All right, guys, we'll be talking about how Akash Singh's life has been ruined by his wife and how his life is just pretty much a joke at this point. So let's get to it.
Okay, they jump to conclusions about certain things. Okay,
Guys, you got to check out my video on why comedians are terrible friends. I talk about this. Andrew Schultz is fucking horrible, bro. I hate when he comes on my screen.
you can't see other people maybe on this podcast. You don't know anything. Jerry Slifer.
Bro, Andrew Schultz is so fake. He's probably completely sober, but he acts a little bit drunk just to like have his jokes hit more, bro. Let's go.
Sorry, exactly. You're Cassie. You are 100% Cassie.
Alright, so it appears that Akash Singh's soul has officially left his body recently, because it seems that he's just now starting to realize that no one's ever gonna forget the brutal humiliation ritual that his wife performed on him last month, which happened to go so massively viral that now every single comment section under anything he does online is just flooded with people clowning on him and his wife. So as a result,
Bro, imagine his comedy specials now. Imagine him doing crowd work, bro. Like, if I was in the crowd, I would definitely be like on his ass. Like, just because, like, dude, you can't be talking about other people's relationships when yours suck. And not only that, he just like all his jokes are not even funny. I find this guy so unfunny. His jokes are the same shit. Oh, your last name is Patel. You're probably a motel owner. Like, that's the fucking jokes he makes. It's not fucking funny, bro. Like, I'm Indian. Do I look like a motel owner, bro? What the fuck? Just stereotyping, bro. That's literally what his content is.
of that, he's now become a hollow shell of his former self. Even his fake laugh doesn't sound the same anymore.
Weapon. Getting so happy the government thinks I'm. All right, so you can carry a. When does that come in? Actually,
He's not getting
they're
it.
still doing full background checks. You have to write a letter for me.
So, kind of like Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, this will likely
Guys, you got to check out my video on how Will Smith is like completely destroyed now, right? Check that one out as well.
define the rest of Akash Singh's comedy career, as his wife gave the world a lifetime supply of ammunition to go at Akash with. And it's gotten so out of
Bro, you know what the craziest thing is? People think like the biggest status driving thing is money, the biggest status driving thing is cars. No, bro, the biggest status driving thing is the woman you are with. Like, imagine if I like pull up to like a function or something with like a model on my hand, with a model in my arm. You think people aren't gonna give me respect? They're gonna be like, yo, like this guy definitely has something going for him. They're not gonna think of me as some freaking bum. But if you pull up with like a skank, you're gonna be looking like Akash Singh, bro. Like, where nobody can even look him in the eye because they'll just laugh at him.
control at this point that it's even affecting the Flagrant podcast too. Because every episode that came out after that story has been downvoted into oblivion, partly due to them not speaking about it at all, and partly due to the podcast where they addressed it, which was completely pathetic and really didn't do anything but make things worse for Akash. Like they just let the wife, Jasleen, lie and gaslight her way out of the entire thing. I mean, she literally had an excuse for just about everything she said to tarnish the man's reputation, especially when she claimed.
Bro, the craziest thing is that Akash thinks she's so good looking, bro. Like, objectively, like, yeah, she might be good looking. You know, it looks are objective, whatever. But bro, like, all Punjabi girls look really good. Like, so many of them look really good. They're really top tier in the Indian hierarchy, I would say. Like, bro, Punjabi girls are very good looking, and it's like he's got this Punjabi girl who's completely like normal looking. She doesn't look mind-boggling. She doesn't look crazy. She doesn't have a fat ass like Akash claims. Bro, it's like, dude, your standards suck. Like, you're just like you just married her because she was the first good-looking girl that talked to you, bro. Just crazy.
To have only kissed the guys she was with in college before she met Akash, even though there are countless videos online of her talking about going further in bed with them.
Roster of prep boys. What does a roster mean?
So it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like two guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think
I meant hooking up, I just meant making out again. Because when I
Bro, the crazy thing is, as a married woman, why are you talking about that shit? Like, that shit's not funny. Especially if your husband is a virgin dude who is insecure about how he looks. Like, it's just sad, bro.
I was in college, I dated this guy. You know, he didn't want to fool around when I was on like the heaviest days of my period. Okay, totally understandable. I get that. And I was like, oh, great, good news, my period ended. Like, we can like have fun tonight, blah blah. And he was going down on me. Like, wouldn't you know it? I was still spotting. And also, if you're like,
You know the craziest thing is, guys, she was talking about how like she's really shy because her parents watch her and whatnot. That's why she doesn't kiss him. But like, bro, why are you're talking about all this bullshit? Is that are they deaf?
poking around down there, like more blood can sometimes come out even if your period is over. But I swear to God, like I thought my period was done.
And so this was the lie that may have triggered the most people, because out of all the terrible things that she did to Akash, the craziest one was that she made him believe that they were both virgins up until marriage, which doesn't really seem true just based off that TikTok alone. I mean, of course, it could be, but it's probably not.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helps connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this:
And
do
I
you believe?
Also, what made that podcast
Bro, you know what's crazy? Akash keeps this virginity on a pedestal, like, and it's like, bro, like, shut the fuck up. You're the only one that gives a fuck about this. Nobody else cares about your wife being a virgin or doing anything. If you hadn't brought that up, nobody would care. But this guy, this is like this is like what a virgin does, bro. A virgin just overshares. They don't know where to draw the line because they've never been with a girl. They don't know what the fuck to do.
even worse was that the other co-hosts couldn't help but join in on the ritual with Jasleen.
That's his favorite position. Oh, you better not lie. You have to answer. You have to See, guys, this is
Okay,
how
I'll tell
comfortable. But
So that whole podcast didn't really do anything for Akash at all. It really just made him look worse.
That's what I talked about in my "Why Comedians Are the Worst Friends" video, guys. Like Akash Singh, like literally went to that podcast for no reason. It was a bigger humiliation ritual than what his wife did. Now, after the podcast, he's been getting down. That podcast is also getting downvoted like crazy. Like that was one of your income streams, bro. That's gonna go away now. Because I guarantee you, down the line, bro, these comedians aren't his friends. Down the line, they're gonna kick him out.
So since then, in every podcast they posted on their YouTube and Patreon, it's almost like they're tiptoeing around eggshells with Akash about it too, as he's clearly
This is what I talked about.
super sensitive about it and probably requested that they never bring it up again. Because there's truly no way Akash looks good in this scenario. So I guess he'd rather just pretend everything's fine while his wife maintains complete control over his finances, bosses him around, and belittles him, and refuses to kiss him in public.
Bro, the person who has control of your finances is this woman child that literally spends money out of her ass. Like, dude, this is why you. I'm pretty sure this is why this dude went broke in 2018. He was spending money like crazy to impress her because she doesn't seem like a low budget type of girl. Like, bro, like she doesn't seem like someone who's that chill. She just seems like someone who wants to live a bougie life, just wants to bullshit around. And she at the end of the day, she's a woman child.
And dodges him
enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
What do you say?
So, all in all, that woman assassinated Akash's character, all for the sake of trying to become an influencer. But the most miserable part about it all is that Akash is completely fine with all the mistreatment, which just tells you that the man is pretty spineless.
Bro, of course he's spineless. Not only is he spineless, this man has Stockholm syndrome. Like he thinks he needs to deal with her, deal with all of her mistreatments, deal with all of the shit that she's put him through because she was with him during his bad time. Like the one time he was like running low on money and whatnot, she was with him. So he thinks he owes her this thing where he has to give her all the happinesses in life. Like, no, you don't, bro. Like, stop thinking you owe people for the bare minimum, bro. If you're dating somebody, if you're in love with somebody and they're with you on your rough times, fine, reward them. But you don't got to think you owe them forever and they can treat you however. Like, no, absolutely not. Like, you still have to draw a line and be like, yo, like, no matter what you do for me, if you disrespect me in public because I'm a public figure, I will not stand for that. But yeah, he's spineless, bro. He has Stockholm syndrome.
Very own wife and co-hosts, and yet he doesn't do anything to stop them, which
Well, I mean, what can he really do? I mean, the only way he gets away from the situation is if he goes and lives like under a rock and like everyone forget about him. And like, I mean, it's I don't know, like I don't know how you get over the situation. Also, the fact that he had beef with Myron Gaines does not help the situation because he just looks like an idiot through and through.
probably means that this guy's grown used to being a human punching bag. I mean, he's been putting up with this monster for years behind closed doors, letting her drive him completely insane. Sometimes even to the point where he'd, quote, hit himself like a maniac.
She never felt unsafe like I would hit her, sure, but like I like hit myself a couple of times, like a maniac, and like that's not gonna make you feel safe either.
Like, see, this is what I'm saying. If Akash had been in a previous relationship, that even if it didn't work out, like he would still understand that that is not normal. Like, you hitting yourself because you're so frustrated is not normal, bro. Like, that's unhealthy as fuck. So like Akash doesn't know that because he's never been in a relationship. He's never even, I'm pretty sure he's never talked to a girl past 3 months before Justine. And this, it clearly shows because he deals with shit that normal people wouldn't deal with.
No. Another thing that's adding to Akash's new petrified, soulless appearance is the sheer fact that this story became the biggest story online for like a week or two last December. It was pretty much like Akash's Hawk to a moment, but instead of boosting his career, it thoroughly destroyed it. I mean, nearly every commentary YouTuber from every corner of the internet made a video about it, and usually with a
Shit, even I'm making a video about it and it's been like a month.
story this big, there's always different opinions and multiple ways of looking at it, but this situation was one of the rare times in history where everyone unanimously agreed that Akash needs to get away from this woman immediately. So then when he didn't do that and proceeded to defend her and believe her lies, of course people are now tearing him apart. I mean, even his own peers in the comedy world are doing that.
Bro, the craziest thing is like, how do you believe that? She said she's popping her pussy in frat parties, and you think she's just like making out with dudes? Like, are you believe Santa Claus is real? Like, I got a bridge to sell you, bro. Like, what's up with you?
People
That
is
shit pisses
I
me
am
off.
who I am. I don't pretend to not be what I'm like. What's your name, Ellen. Ellen pretended to be like a nice fucking, and then behind the scenes she was a little shaggy.
Like Akash's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Bro, you know one of the main tricks I'll tell you guys: never tell a girl the red flags that you have in your mind or the green flags. Just let them be how they want to be, because if you start telling them like, oh, like these are the things I consider red flags, these are the things I consider green flags, if she wants to bag you, bro, she's gonna pretend to be that, and then when you like marry her or like get her pregnant or something, she'll switch up. Because if you tell her like too much information, bro, like it's not good. Like I never tell girls like, oh, like these are like the red flags, these are the green flags. I'd always be like, yo, like, nah, just be yourself. Like, I don't have any red or green flags, no.
Hey, how you doing?
Got showed enough.
Is that Akash's wife?
Take it easy on that.
Sorry. Consuming a lot of that content.
Are you liking all that stuff?
Oh my god, jerking off.
I got no back.
Oh, Bobby Lee, I hate him too.
Here. You got no back.
So yeah, I mean, if comics are talking about it like this on podcasts, one can only imagine how they speak about it in private. Like Akash Singh is the joke now, and it'll probably be this way for the rest of his career, especially because of how big the entire thing's gotten. I mean, everyone was talking about it. Even the journalists on the New York Times panel that Andrew Schultz did last month asked him about it.
Yeah, I'm texting y'all like, yo, Akash good, yo. Akash good, yo.
I had a lot of people reach out. And
Yes.
That's how I knew it was getting fucked up when like people that are not connected to this at all were messaging me, yo, is Akash okay, bro?
And this is the first Thanksgiving I had that didn't end in an argument because 3 hours was just talking about that whole situation.
Really? Yeah. Because it's just like the situation got its own like reality. And then once it takes its own reality,
You know how when you realize
off
it's
to
dumb,
races.
you realize it's dumb when you're sitting around trying to explain it to somebody else. Because we were even at the panel today. You got all the
Bro, you realize the situation is dumb when Akash Singh's wife says that she felt something in her butthole and whatnot, and where Akash Singh is trying to justify it by saying, oh, she's innocent, she never did anything. Like, bro, how do you explain your delusional friend, like, that he's delusional? You can't. You have to let him go through that shit.
these distinguished
Oh
journalists
yeah. They was
who just know they've been hearing something. So they're
these are the most refined journalists in America all sitting around, and I'm just like, all right, so here's what actually happened. And we just the editor of the New Yorker.
Bro, look at Andrew Schultz clown house, bro. I told you guys, he is not drunk. He pretends to be drunk so his jokes hit a little better and his voice, like, he can justify it being like that. He's drinking water right there. He's drinking water.
that came up.
Before the thing.
And I'm listening to this show talk, so I'm like, oh, so wait, she wasn't talking about sleeping with other guys.
Exactly.
Andrew was like, no, she just saying she popped that thing. And Stephanie goes,
So even though this whole story broke roughly 2 months ago now, it's really all anyone can talk about in Akash's comments still. But with that being said, this disrespect from Jocelyn is nothing new to Akash. And once you learn that this has been happening to him for 15 years, when you go back to watch his latest special, which is literally titled Gaslit, everything he talks about just makes so much more sense. Like the special wasn't really him telling jokes or even doing comedy. He was actually just venting and letting out his anger at his wife in the only way he knows how. Like he had this one joke in there about how he desperately craves being away from her, acting as if every husband in the world relates to this dream of sending their wives away on vacation, just so they can get some peace and quiet alone at home.
Marriage is a job. Well, every good job gives you 2 weeks vacation.
Bro, Akash is so just like sassy. Like as a man, why are you sassy, bro?
And if you have a good man, I promise you, I know what his dream vacation is. Because every good guy's dream vacation is your vacation. Go somewhere.
No, bro, you literally hate the existence of your wife, but since she's pretty and she looks good in around your arms, you want to keep her, but you hate her personality, but you can't admit it because she was with you during your bad time and you think you owe her your life. Come on, bro, stop being a cuck.
Go anywhere you want. I will take out a mortgage to pay for it. Look, a shitty guy might want to go on his own vacation, cheat on you with another woman. I would never do that. I just want to cheat on you with solitude.
So just remember that this was way back before any of this stuff about his wife came out. So at the time, it did seem exaggerated, but now you can tell that he was.
Bro, I mean, imagine this. I mean, imagine a day to day, right? Like, she doesn't respect you. She doesn't talk to you properly. She doesn't give you closet space. She doesn't cook for you. She doesn't clean for you. She doesn't, when you come home, you try to tell her you're tired. She tells you, so am I, instead of asking about your day. I mean, just imagine those small day to day things that can make somebody miserable. And in marriage, that's the thing, guys. It's the small day to day things. The arguments are rarely about something big. The arguments are about some small, stupid shit, like just something just blowing over after days of just it forming. You know what I mean?
I love my wife more than she loves me.
Horrible. Your wife should always love you more than you love her.
That hurts. Because, like I said earlier, marriage is a job, and we are managers at this marriage. And our primary job is to meet each other's needs. My wife has emotional needs I have to meet every single day.
Yeah, because she's a narcissist that doesn't care about your needs.
I have to talk to my wife every single day. And I don't mean casual conversation, that's easy. No, this is put my phone away. Make deep eye contact. Emotional engagement, thoughtful response.
As crazy.
Bro, bro, if you can't even do that, if you can't just communicate with your wife, why are you even with her, bro? Like, bro, all he has to do is talk to his wife, and he's making it seem like a fucking chore. Like, I think they both hate each other. Like, but the only difference is that he's actually attracted to her, and she's not even attracted to him.
As it is to see this special now, I feel like this was the smartest thing he could have done. Like, he turned his anger and frustration for his wife into a professionally shot stand up comedy special, which probably earned him an ungodly amount of money and opportunities. So, at the very least, you could applaud him on that, but being that his wife flushes a lot of that money down the drain, it's not really saying much.
His next special should be divorce.
Speaking of Akash's wife, she actually seems fine. Like, she's still blowing his money, doing nothing to contribute to Akash's life, and is still making insufferable TikTok videos. She did, however, stop doing her podcast, and she did turn off all her comments to everything she posts.
I have some advice for other creators and also myself because I used to be the contact queen. I used to reply to all these hate comments and be like, bitch, because I thought it was just like funny. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna let people think that I let this shit fly. Like, I want to be known for defending myself. But at a certain point, these people are baiting you, and baiting is a form of control and manipulation.
Bro, I think you're baiting everyone, bro. Like, you're the rage bait. Bro, like, the thing is, nobody's baiting her. People are reacting to her, but she is the one rage baiting. Her whole Instagram account was rage bait. Her whole podcast with that other brown chick was rage bait. Bro, oh my god, bro, she's such a narcissist. I'm getting upset. This is not okay.
Manipulation. It's a sick, twisted game to them. God knows what they get out of it, but all I know is that they can't be happy on the inside. It's just science. Like, you wouldn't go on TikTok and make a video about somebody you don't know who's hardly famous because you're happy on the inside. As much as we
You're hardly famous, but your husband is good. He's pretty famous. So like, and nobody's going on your TikTok because you're famous. People are going on your TikTok because your husband is famous and you embarrass him everywhere. We tell him to leave you.
like we want to reply, we want to clarify, we want to be like, actually, what's the fucking point? Because if you go on TikTok and you make a hate video and it's your most viewed video, now what? I'm just gonna let you think that you won in the short game, but in the long game, it is about happiness, success, prosperity, and just having loving friends and family in a relationship. And sometimes being on a hammock.
Keep your wife off the internet.
Guys, let me tell you why like the Akash Singh situation fucking it just makes me feel bad for like dudes because he's not the only one going through this. Like there's so many people that go through this shit. Like, bro, so many dudes think just because their wife was with them when they were struggling, they have to like give her all these happinesses and all these like Instagram reels where the husband is spoiling the wife. Like it just has messed up everyone's head and everyone thinks that they need to be giving their wife something so crazy. The wife thinks she deserves something crazy. Like no, nobody does. Like just because she went through something hard with you, you don't owe her anything. She owed you that, okay? You guys, if she loved you, she was with you during your hard times. Now your hard times are gone. Cool. Just keep moving on. Like you both love each other. Like you don't have to keep it like checks and balances. Like, oh, like you did this for me, I have to do this for you. I did this for you, you have to do this for me. No, like just be good to each other and just be chill. Like don't be overdoing shit. Thank you guys.